This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
We are the Morning X. We would like to get you some Sleaze right now. Complimentary Sleaze with Leslie Fram.
Ben and Jen having a tough time selling that house that's $60.8 million. Did you think? I mean, he's eager to move forward, and he has reduced the price by $8 million. I mean, that thing's got to come way down, don't you think?
Not a lot of people shopping for $60 million houses.
I was going to say, Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness are divorcing, of course, after 27 years. They are beginning now to divide a substantial real estate portfolio, including a Manhattan penthouse that she bought Jackman out of her $11.7 million. Now they have to, I guess their whole properties are around $387 million. Now they're going to have to reach an agreement. That is getting so messy.
Dude, these A-listers have just so many problems.
You know what's becoming a thing? Really good movie trailers. Really becoming a thing. There's a trailer for this new movie called A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Looks actually really good. Margot Robbie, Colin Farrell, two strangers who meet at a friend's wedding, and they embark on a fantastical journey through portals that allow them to relive pivotal moments from their past. Wow, first of all, I love that, but the film is a little bit romantic, a little fantasy as well. Also starring Jodie Turner-Smith, Phoebe Waller-Bridges, Kevin Kline. Here's the trailer.
Are you here by yourself?
I am. What about you?
I am.
It's funny how the most beautiful places make you feel the most alone,
Maybe it just depends on the person you're with.
Remain on interstate for 249 miles. David?
Are we talking to each other now?
Do you want to go on a big, bold, beautiful journey?
Yes.
Do you remember?
David?
Happy together, don't you?
Pick up Sarah.
I do.
My car won't start.
Mine told me to pick you up.
What is that?
Maybe we should go through it.
Are you going to tell me what's going on?
I don't know.
This isn't real.
Well, it feels real to me.
So what is it that you want, David?
I want to go back to when I thought everything would work out for me. No matter who you are in your life, we just need someone to share it with.
Once again, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey in theaters September.
Whoop, whoop. Chick flick alert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I mean, that's hardcore chick flick. Man, might as well put a romance novel out on it.
I did watch one the other night called The Love List or The Life List on Netflix. It was actually really good. Did you ever hear about that movie called Black Phone? Because there's this Black Phone 2 trailer. I didn't know about it.
No.
I looked it up. I guess it was a supernatural horror film. But listen to the premise from the first movie. A 13-year-old boy named Finney is abducted by a serial killer child or a serial child killer. The guy's known as the Grabber. He held him captive in this soundproof basement, but the kid, Finney, discovers this black rotary phone through which he communicates with the ghost of the killer's previous victims.
I don't know. It sounded more interesting when you flip that around to a child serial killer.
Yeah, a serial child killer. I know. Well, now there's the Black Phone 2. Now I got to go back and watch the original.
Never heard of it.
Okay, and this one is like Ethan Hawke is coming back for the film.
Really?
Yeah, it comes out October 17th. Here's the trailer, Black Phone 2.
I had a bad dream.
Hello, Finney. Did you think our story was over? You're dead. You, of all people, know that dead is just a word. Vengeance is mine.
Horror movies are so freaking in.
They're so, well, look at Sinners.
I know, but this one probably has no budget at all and it's going to do very well.
Oh, I told you I saw Sinners and I really loved it. And with Michael B. Jordan, he talked about some solid advice he got from Denzel Washington. I thought this was really cool. Denzel cautioned him about overexposure on social media. Quote, why would they pay to see you on a weekend if they can see you all week for free? So I guess he took that advice to heart, right?
Yeah, good point.
I know. Well, all of these protests that are happening in L.A., I don't know if you saw this, but
That's scary.
Billie Eilish's brother Phineas says he was tear-gassed in L.A. during the ICE protest. Quote, tear-gassed almost immediately at the very peaceful protest downtown. They are inciting this F ICE, he wrote on Instagram. If you are into this fascist blank, you are small and weak and will lose.
Did you see that one reporter that was shot with a rubber bullet?
What?
She was standing there, I think that was at those protests, was just standing there reporting, and they shot her like in the leg with one of those rubber bullets, that are, I guess, to get you out of an area.
No, I had no idea.
There's footage of the whole thing.
Barnes, I know you watched the Tony Awards.
Not.
But it did surge in viewership, 4.85 million viewers tuning in to CBS. What does that tell you? That's actually really good for the Tony Awards.
It tells me that I was not included and that I feel like I'm isolated on an island, and it's a very nice island.
You're so isolated. Bravo has decided not to move forward with the new Real Housewives series following the underwhelming response to The Real Housewives of Dubai. Do you think they've watered this down?
So bad. Yes.
They were going to do The Real Housewives of Toronto. That was scrapped so they could just focus on the U.S.-based versions of The Real Housewives.
But even those, are they even getting big numbers?
Can I just say that I've never watched a Real Housewives series? I just can't. It's too much.
Same. I know you make fun of me for the shows that I watch, but I have not gone that low.
Now, I talked about how big movie trailers are. This was sort of astounding. The trailer for Wicked, For Good, has soared to success with 111 million views in the first 24 hours.
Why?
People are so into, well, first of all, I guess the whole Wicked movie, but the 2.5-minute trailer offers a glimpse of the musical numbers, I guess, and key moments from the second act of the film. I guess it's building anticipation. It's coming out November 22nd. Well, this isn't the 2.5-minute version, but here's a little bit of a version for Wicked, For Good, the trailer.
Did they do both of these at the same time?
I was actually wondering about that. I'm not sure.
They had to, because that thing was so massive, and then now, 9 months later, they've got a new one?
Alpha with Rob, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard and I.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Alphaba. They're coming for you.
How are there 111 million people standing by to watch this in one day?
It's unbelievable. Again, these trailers now are a bigger production sometimes than the movie. Guess what's happening tonight?
What?
Conan O'Brien will make his debut as a guest on NBC's Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, he previously hosted, as you know, Late Night franchise for over 16 years, 1993 to 2009. They've had all sorts of hosts like Letterman, Jimmy Fallon, but that's going to be tonight. I think that's actually really cool.
He's just so effortlessly good and funny.
Yeah, I think so too. That's your celebrity sleaze.
Man, his career goes so far back. Some people don't even realize that the early days, just right out of college, that he was already crushing it.
Conan?
Yeah. Writing for The Simpsons?
Yeah.
I mean, just so much.
He has an incredible career.
Former U.S. Navy SEAL Sean Ryan captures real stories about sacrifice and strength.
We go into this hooch searching for Christ knows what.
Regardless if anybody else does it, will you do it?
There's a lot of things that are hurtful and disturbing.
Can't get anybody to talk about it.
Uncovering truth with the heroes who live to tell it.
There's a saying, there's no atheist in a foxhole.
That was the hardest part for you coming home.
What?
How'd you get through it?
I worked hard.
The Sean Ryan Show.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.